Y'all, today, I'm feeling feisty. I am feeling like, you know what we gotta do? We gotta purge some stuff. We gotta declutter some stuff. And you know what I happen to have? An entire massive bag of things that I have just been on the fence about, trying to decide, is it working for me? Is it not? You know what? After double hurricanes, a wild time, I think I'm gonna see what I can do about donating some of these things to some women's shelters, women's causes, if I can. So I wanna get rid of some of this stuff that is just really gotta go. It's gotta go. Some stuff though is gonna be so bad, the only place that it's going is in the trash. Flat out garbage. Let's get into this massive declutter because y'all, this bag is not light. Some stuff in here I'm not as mad at as others, but should I do this grab bag style where I just grab stuff and we just go through it like that, nitty gritty raw? All right, this one I'm gonna be a little less harsh about because it's a good product, but it's a bad coloration for me. So I'm not reaching for it. So I would much rather gift this to a woman who would love this. Let's talk about one size. We had a icon box that had a lot of their product, well, some of their products in it. And this is the cheek clapper. It is the 3D blush trio. There is Thirsty, Yes Sir, and Kisses Please. It's just too pink for me. It's just too baby little girl pink for me and my skin tone. So I'm gonna gift this away to somebody, hopefully a women's shelter or something, or a friend in need, because I gotta get rid of this. I like it, the formula. I like the formula. So I'm open now to getting another one of their blushes, just something that's gonna suit me a bit more. Laura Geller. I really do like that brand. I think there have been so many standout products for me from the Laura Geller brand that it hurts a little bit more when it just is a fail, when you get one that you're like, nuts. It's not working. This is the Wildflower Wishes palette. And this looked so pretty that I was so excited. But, however, except the colors in the pan don't play the same as they do on the eyes. So every time I was diving into it, I wasn't being able to achieve the look that I wanted to. The shadows weren't terrible, but they're not the best ones out of this palette. And I'm honestly just not reaching for it. And, all right, my eyeshadow palette drawer is really getting hard to close again. So this wasn't even in there. None of these products are even in my drawer. So I am foreseeing either end of year or new year major overhaul again. I know I just did that in the beginning of this year, but I gotta start somewhere. So this is gonna go, and hopefully I can find a women's shelter or something to take it along with this palette. This is the I Am Woman What's Your Superpower Volume 2 palette. Now the color story in this is pretty, but it's not my vibe. I also just really did not have good luck with some of these shadows. There are a lot of great colors in here though that I think some women would love, so I'd rather gift it. Give it away, especially while it's still relatively fresh. What else is in the grab bag of makeup? Oh, I would feel bad about giving this one away though, because it's so bad. It's just bad. This is the very dirty, iconic London Treat Yourself eyeshadow palette. What are we treating ourselves to? Frustration? Anger? Foolishness? Because the shadows in here do not play well on my eyes, at least. And a lot of you guys had said when you got it, you tried it, and it was trash for you. And I was like, oh, well then at least I'm not alone. But maybe somebody else would love this more than me. It's a big palette. It's huge. It's bigger than my head with my big hair up here. But she's got to go. All right, leaning in here. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? All right, we've got, okay, so some of these things are gonna go in the garbage because they are expired and I've used most of it. This is a Fenty Beauty What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray. As you can see, it's down to here. This was honestly like my backup for the past 2 years maybe of a setting spray. And I've never loved how it looked on my skin, honestly. This was something that I just kind of used as needed when other things were gone, empty. But this is also really old. So this is getting decluttered in the garbage. All right, there's something else that I just pulled out that I honestly just talked about in another video. This is actually new, but there's 2 other ones in here, so hold on, let me get them all. This hurts because I love this brand so much. I really, really do. And I don't know if I just got a bad batch of lippies or if it's just the formula of the City Beauty Lip Plumping Gloss. They all smell like the worst thing you can smell. Like, I don't even know how to articulate it, but it really did make me nauseous in a very recent video that I actually filmed earlier today. So the smell is real fresh in my brain, and if I think about it too much, I will get nauseous. This is just real bad. And as much as I loved the color of Pink Nude quite a bit, and the other ones had a lot of promise, I don't even want to open them to swatch them for you because the smell is so bad. So I don't feel like I can give this away, and I've tried them. So unfortunately, I'm sorry. I love City Beauty. I love so much of their stuff. Like, I have stuff on my desk that I love from them, but that's not one of them. And sometimes you gotta be in a sassy mood to do one of these videos because you gotta cut some throats. Now let's talk about this product. A lot of people have loved this, I think, if they have a more drier skin. So this is the Touch and Soul Glassy, is this a skin balm? It's a glassy skin balm. I've had this for far too long, to be flat out honest with you, and I kept wanting to love it because so many of my dry friends were loving this. But on my oily skin with big bossy pores, yeah, it didn't work for me. It was not giving what my skin needed or what I've been using. And the bulkiness of this has caught up with itself. And also, oh, it's got dates on here. I need a moment of silence for an expiration date. That's embarrassing. Okay, I'll tell you. I will, let you know. This actually expired in 2022. All right, it's gone. We're not gonna talk about it anymore. We're just gonna move it along. What else we got in here? Oh, I actually did use this. This is the Soothing Repair Toning Serum. It is a bok chool. I got this little bitty guy in a Ipsy bag. This was nice. I used it up. So really, this is also an empties video, apparently. It's the dead body. Now it's in the trash. Okay, the next thing is gonna hurt. But I do have one more of them, but I don't know if it's still good or not. Why is my hair so floofy today? Oh yeah, she's everywhere. Our old friend at Becca. This is so old and it's been opened. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. How many of you guys were obsessed with this back in the day? This was my holy grail when I found out that they were going to be going extinct. And honestly, I bought a lot of Becca things that were like backups for me, but it's been years. It's gotta go. And honestly, my primer drawer runneth over. So does my mascara drawer. And this is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. I only thought this was okay, to be perfectly honest with you. It was never like my ultimate favorite. I liked the idea of having a curl and lengthen side, right? We like that idea. And a volume side. That's the side that lets me know it's definitely older. And I think this is the side I used the most, but I did mix and match and kind of double up. But it's been over 3 months and it's just time to go. I have so many new mascaras to try too that I almost don't feel bad or feel like I need to go buy another one of anything because I got a lot. All right, this one is a little sad because I already decluttered the first one mostly because of coloration. And while I like the colors of these, I just have better products in my collection that work better for my skin and the makeup I like. This is the Smashbox Halo palette. So this has a bronzer, 2 blushes, and a highlighter in it. This one is the Back to Cali palette. So it is nice, but I literally never reach for it, and this has been something that I've tried to put top of mind to use. I think I'm just gonna gift this away to either a women's shelter or a family member or a friend or something in need, because I feel like our community where I live in Florida, where we have had, like I said, back-to-back hurricanes, some people lost everything. I just wanna be able to give back to. And ooh, another bronzer. This one's real old though. This one has definitely been used up and I probably just need to pitch her because it has definitely been over 18 months. This is the Vessa bronzer. Now I got this in Kissed by Santori and it is real dark. So dark that I tried to use this quite a bit, especially in the summer, but it was definitely more of a red tone that just kept coming off on me a little too much when I had it on the face. So this one is past its prime. Also, I used her quite a bit, loved her quite a bit, and it's okay to let things go that we're not using or reaching for. Right, I feel another fancy mascara. Oh, this is the Polite Society. I did like this. Again, mascaras really, die early, so that's why I don't ever really feel the need to go buy really bougie, expensive mascaras. I did get this in a subscription box, and it was okay. It was fine. Nothing that's making me too excited to be like, oh, I have to go buy this again right this second, but it was good enough. It's just time to let her die. So she's dead. All right, this next one in here is this one I thought, ooh, okay. This brand has never been my favorite, and also I don't think it's a lot of people's favorite because it was very quickly in subscription boxes, which usually means they can't sell the product in the main stores. This is, where is it? This is a JLo Beauty Glow product. This poor girl is not having a good year, so I might be piling on a little bit here with some sass, but the Star filter, or that Star filter, it's a highlight, bronze, and diffuse. It does not work well for me, and I've had a lot of bronzing products that are like this. This one, for being as high-end and as bougie as it is, we could see it's chunking. It's chunking. Can you see that right there on my finger? And also, it's just, I don't know, it's just very choppy. It doesn't look very good on the skin once I like put it on my targeted areas like the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the legs. It's always looked patchy. No matter if I have just exfoliated, shaved, put it all over my shoulders and stuff, it gets like that. And I'm like, not my favorite, not my jam. Ooh, now I got all this stuff on me. Ugh. Oh, I have an empty body here. I've actually already repurchased this, but you can see how much I scraped the sides of this. This is my Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I had this for over a year and was using it so regularly. I'm shocked it lasted that long. Now, yes, I did scrape the sides of it trying to get every bit out because this is an expensive product. I do have a discount code though if you are wanting to have a creamy, dreamy concealer for your makeup. I love it. Nichole Fisher for 15% off anything at the Natasha Denona site. Palettes, concealers, foundations, whatever you want. Save that money, honey. It is the holidays and we deserve to save money. And what else is in here? Oh, this is separating so bad that I'm kind of thinking I have to pitch this versus give it away. This is the Smashbox Halo Sheer to Stay Color Tint, and it is a lip and cheek tint, which is kind of a mouthful. It's just, it did not vibe for me. I don't like anything that's lip to cheek on my lips. It is always extremely drying. The color was not my shade, but also the consistency. It's kind of whipped, kind of moussey, but it never really worked well on my face. And it doesn't look terrible here, but in the packaging, I can definitely see how it's like separating. So I'm gonna investigate this one more, but I'm definitely decluttering it. Especially if you're decluttering at year end like I am. What do we got? Oh no, I did it twice. I'm mad at myself right now. I was decluttering an eyebrow pencil that I just talked about in my last video. Go check it out if you missed it because that video was so much fun. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things of new products I'm trying. And I was like, there was another pencil I've recently tried that said it was espresso. Espresso should be a cooler, super dark brown shade. Well, the NYX version of espresso for a brow product is like really red. It's more of a chocolatey, red-based brown. And I could not remember that I already bought this because, I mean, this color, look at that. This is way too red-toned, too chocolatey. I need something that's deeper, richer. And it says that it is the color espresso. This is not espresso. And then, silly me, forgot which brand it was that I tried, went to Ulta, got the same darn thing. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I'm so mad. Decluttering it. Also, this is a CoverGirl lip pencil. I bought two. This one here is in the shade, it's really pink. It's called Amazing Petal. And while the formula isn't terrible, I bought this myself along with another color that I am keeping. This color is too pink for my personal skin tone and it doesn't really jive well. It doesn't look nice. So I might see if a friend wants to chop this off and have this one because it's still a good product, but did not work for me personally. So I'm not gonna keep it in my collection because I've already got so much stuff I'm going through every day. All right, we got two more products in here, and one I had said I loved. Like I told you guys I really liked it when I tried it, and that was true then, but it aged poorly fast, and it's a product that was definitely being compared to like Charlotte Tilbury. e.l.f. is known for a lot of their dupes, a lot of their similar type products, especially to Charlotte, it feels like. And this is the Halo Glow Beauty Wand, and it's a contour. Mine is in the shade medium, and I thought it was a little dark, but it's real dark if you don't move quickly because this will stain very quickly. There's not a lot of fluidity and mobility about it. It very much sticks, and it leaks. Like, I don't know if you can tell here. Let me try to open this up for you, but look how messy this product gets when all it's done is sit in the drawer. It does not spread well or blend well on the face. Like, you have to move super quickly. Anything else that I've been getting that's a bronzer contour that's more in a stick formula or a creamy formula is so much easier to work with than this. I don't personally recommend this. I think it's a mess. I don't think the colors even like really blend well, so I don't think that's good. And the last thing I'm going to tell you about is something that I think stinks, and I was forced to use it a couple times when I ran out of setting sprays this past summer. This is the Set to Last Dear Midnight. I got this in a subscription, and not only does the product itself stink, but it sticks. It really makes my whole face feel gunky, and then even if I had a beautiful blend on my face going and everything looks smooth and lovely, it so quickly makes everything look like it's starting to deteriorate. I was like, did I accidentally put on one of those makeup removing sprays? No, it's a setting spray that does not set. It is nasty. It is yuck. It is trash. So she's in the trash. All right, guys, that is everything that I currently am telling you I have decluttered. That's just kind of stuff I've been pulling aside as I've been going through my beauty collection, as I've been doing my makeup, kind of going through the drawers. But like I said, some of my drawers are starting to be like compact, can't close. So I'm anticipating another big overhaul, declutter soon. Are you guys doing those now, or are you doing them in the new year? Tell me what you're thinking, because I know I'm probably gonna be getting more makeup through December for the holidays, so I kind of want to clean out some rooms. So that's kind of how this started. Let me know what you're gonna be doing. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.